Let me introduce myself. My name is Tassom. With more than 20 years in Philip Morris, I have covered more than 100 performance coaching. Recently, I just got certified by my team to be a coach in this subject. So together, we will learn something today. So please expect that it's gonna be a discussion, a conversation. So please feel free to share your experience. Some of you, I believe, that have a bit of experience in terms of the coaching. For those who doesn't have direct report, it's okay. I think in your life, you probably have to coach your children, the younger sister or younger brothers, or even your colleagues in terms of their performance. So bring back those experience and let's exchange some knowledge, okay? I know that we've been asked you to stand up a lot, but to learn about what is your month of birth, your movie, but I do want to know what is your favorite brand name. Look at you, you're all fashionista. So please line up according to your favorite brand names. A start here and Z start there. I'm going to ask you to do a bit of pairing exercise. So
it has to be clothing or anything.
Anything.
Okay.
Later on, we're going to do a pair, set up a pair to do some exercise. So can you share your brand name?
I love
Adidas, Chanel,
Gio.
Gio, pricey, oh, Nike, Omega, oh, good.
Capital.
Okay. So I think these three of you probably close to each other, so let's zip it up. So two of you can pair. Okay, and then Murali and Aisha, then we pair, then we zip it up. Tom, Raymond, and then the last pair. Okay, please find a seat that you can sit with your pair.
Reserve.
Okay, so we know that you all like expensive brand name. I would next step. I would like to think about what you have listened. Okay, we did the build trust. We focus. We listen. We explore. The question here is, what would be the impact if nothing happened after you have the coaching session? What would be the impact? So if you pair, you have 2 minutes to discuss this, exchange your thought. Please start now.
If there's introvert kind of people, the more you talk, the more they keep quiet. Right. Even you throw out like
Okay, 1 minute left.
stuff, but they would never get back. So that's maybe to understand, you don't really build the series of understanding the same ground, but I think
Exactly.
do whatever they say on improvisation.
Okay,
So I do the follow-up.
5 minutes left.
And just to check in with them, on and off.
Okay. I think you ready, right? You have the answers. Would you like to share us back what would be the impact if we don't have anything to follow up after the coaching session?
Then I prepare a clone of mine.
I Any others idea?
Nothing happened. Life goes on.
As usual.
Yeah.
So, from what you said,
There is hope.
we probably don't bring the best out of people, right? Out of the coachee. How about any others comment?
We're saying that maybe the coach will feel like it's a waste of time, and maybe she will lose confidence in coaching. So next time you ask them to come coaching, they go, I'm good.
Yeah. Agree. So the next things that we have to do. This is another behavior. Well, may I remind you that we talk about 4 things. It doesn't have to come in sequence. It's the behavior. So it can happen at any time. You can build trust along the way. Progress. It's also generally speaking, it could be, tentatively it's going to be toward the aims, but it doesn't stop you to do it in the middle or anything. So the important thing is to turn everything that we discuss into an action, to make it progress, to set a goal, and try to make the best out of it, so that we get the result from the discussion. Please refer to the handbooks that you have. Okay, in your handbook, there will be one section at the bottom here talking about progress. Let's look at it. We have 1 minute to read it through. Can you pass this down? We have 3 dots per 1 person. Can you pass it along? Okay, you read it? So now we kind of understand what is the part of getting the progress. There are 3 things: goal setting, commitment, and roadblock. You read it already. So now I think it's the times that you, when we have reflect, it's good for us to remember what has happened. So it's good for learning. So when we flash back to the latest coaching session that we have with one of the coaches in your experience, can we think of one of these that we do? What we did in last time. If you think about it, okay, at that time I did set a goal. You put 1 dot there. You have commitment, yes. Oh, but I did not clear the roadblock for the person. You don't put the dot here. Why are we doing this? Because you can reflect what you have done. So we know what we have to focus next time for yourself, and collectively as a team we can see, this is the area that we together have to work on. Okay, are you ready? Please put your dot in.
And that's it.
Thank you very much. So we as a group, it's obvious that it's shown here that roadblock is where we need to work on. The roadblock is the question that is there any counter commitment that the person could have during the time that the person need to deliver the goal, the assignment. let's say we agree on something that, okay, we're going to do this, do that, but along the way there are new assignments, there's some ad hoc, there are roadblocks which we did not clear. It will impact our commitment. It will not be the progress. We are very good at goal setting. I will share with you the science that Tassom in 1990 they did the experiment. The experiment for goal setting. The results conclude that it has to be specific and challenging. During that time, there was a test between one person doing a presentation and give them the goal that, okay, you have to improve your presentation skill. The other group of people, they give the specific goals, and which is quite challenging, that you have to do the presentation by improve your speed, your tone of voice, your material, your slide. And at the end, the results show that by giving specific and challenging goal, it's easier for the coachee to improve. So the result of these two, this group perform a lot better. So by doing that, it's proven that goal setting is very important when it's specific and challenge. And I think all of you have done well, right? So we had a good score there. So now let's put all the knowledge together. We already covered that. Let's put all the knowledge together. This kind of thing is easier said than done, right? So let's practice it. Can I ask you to count ABC from here?
A,
C.
B,
C.
B.
Okay, so can group A be together here? Group B and group C. Can, within your group, can you all design who going to be A or B or C within your group?
but we don't know what is A.
Yeah, you don't know, you don't know. That's the excitement. Okay? A and B. Okay. Okay, so those who are A will be coachee, B will be coacher, and C will be observer.
I love it.
Who are the coachee? Can you have your hands? Coachee,
Coachee.
you have the privilege to choose a case study. The topic to discuss. There are 3 topics for you to choose.
Oh my God.
First, your direct report is struggling to find purpose of PMI vision. So your coachee, you are the one who struggling.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. So you are the orange one.
Trade place.
Sure.
Or you can be the direct report who feel demotivated due to uncertainty surround PMI transformation journey and need to have a clarity. If these 2 scenarios doesn't associate with you, you can pick your own topic.
Okay.
Okay? You get that? You get your choice? Okay. Let me remind you, for coacher, follow this. Make sure that in 5 minutes, you have 5 minutes to do, 5 minutes conversation, you're trying to create all this. For those who are C, you are observer. In the handout, there will be guide here. Later on, you will give feedback. Here, it's about these 4 elements. You notice what did they do well, what did they do well, and what they should improve. Okay? Feedback is a gift, so later on you will give a gift to the coach.
Person.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start. You can find a seat to sit. The time starts now.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. Okay.
How you doing?
Okay, role play. Don't come here. Okay, so do you want to role play?
Hi, I'm Aisha. Hi, welcome. Please have a seat. Okay. So, do you have lunch yet?
Yes, I did. I quite full.
Right. Did you have lunch? Yes, I just did. Is there anything specific you would like to confirm or talk about?
Yes, sure.
You don't know the people yet because you just really what do you think is important of you not knowing other people? Is it wise communication? So, yeah, as we all know that so many things that we have introduced to us. What have you tried? Have you tried to get into her goals? I think we have. That's the most difficult. Get priorities. Do you have a reason what is currently but still you feel like you don't know anything of people stuff. It was just a social just heard from my maybe when you get into people, you don't need to go as funny or related topics. Go to lunch with the people, just like so don't you think that would be like getting to know?
You have 1 minute left.
So if I start with the would that be a good idea?
Have you set any
so what
of the year or have you get any chance to go from factory? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, so let's get back to the
That's so hard. Take out ownership. It's okay. No.
We put this at the back. Okay. Okay, have a seat. So, how do we feel about it? Okay. Let's share to others. What did you find it difficult and what do you find easy? So, let's start with the difficult part first. What did you find it difficult to do among all this?
So only coaches will answer this.
I think for me is about exploring. Yeah, because the thing is, though you are the coach, but it doesn't mean that you know everything, that your coachee is having a problem. And when they try to articulate something to you, maybe they don't know how to put it into a proper communication sentence or whatever. Or they cannot articulate that feeling or that problem clearly to you. So, so what kind of questions or what are the techniques to actually explore and bring bring them up to explain more about their issues, you know? So that's difficult for me.
Yeah.
And sometimes the things that they talk, I don't even know either, you know.
I see. How about others? Which one do you find difficult? Co-chair?
I find it difficult because I don't understand the problem. Because like I'm not her line manager, and then and I feel like it's hard to ask questions because I don't know what she faced or what she
So you think which one would you like do more if you want to do it in the future, to understand which one would help you the most? No right or wrong question.
explore.
Answer. Explore, right? How about the other person, like coachee? What do you think? Which one do you think that you did not get it? Like which one that you feel that I want more of this? Yes.
So
I
it
feel
was
motivated already.
very thankful for her to try to find a way for me to get out of this problem. But at the same time, I was kind of thought that if she could ask me to find a solution instead of she giving me a solution, because she was, have you tried that? Have you tried this? And it was like, I tried it, but I didn't try that. I didn't really think about myself that what I supposed to try. So maybe perhaps that explore thing, like explore part, she could ask me more questions. And
I
those might
see.
help.
I see. Do you have the same experience or different? Would you like to share, say, one more comment on this topic? Which one do you find is it difficult in your view? Observer?
She already said it. There was more of, she was resting more on the focus area. Explore and progress.
Okay. So I think when it's come to action, it's probably difficult to make sure that this flow, but I think practice will make it more perfect. Okay. Thank you for the exercise. So now that we know that performance coaching is about, we know how to bring the best out of our people. From this PMI signature, do you think how can the purpose of the company, we need to make our signatures bring it to life? By having performance coaching, a good one, do you think it's matched with which entity? Thank you, Ox. Interesting. People, activators, can you explain us more?
I didn't think that was coming.
Yeah, me
But I think we would like to hear from you. It sounds like good. People activators. What do you think about it?
So
people activator is like motivating your team, your colleagues, or your
And can you explain more how that relate to performance coaching?
if you have a good performance coaching, whether you are line manager or not, you can encourage your colleagues, for example, to maybe do better or improve.
How about other signatures? Anyone have any ideas about other signatures?
I would think performance coaching could impact all of the signatures.
How?
For example, when you look at the meeting planner,
Yes.
how do you make people understand their roles and responsibility, on, PMI missions, right? And if they understand it, that will be. Why are you laughing?
Oh, your responses are all making me cry. I'm doing very well in my job.
But as we mentioned, there's no right or wrong answer. It depends on how you think about performance coaching and match with the energy. I think let's hear from them. Let's open.
Fantastic.
Let's
Continue.
let's continue. What will be your view? So you already covered mini creator.
Right. So forward leaning. So forward leaning is one of the good skills, and that leads to effective environment. And so if you improve the performance of your staff, so they could adopt this skill and make a better,
I think
and work better, or whatever.
Thank you. So we heard about linkage between mini creators, forward leaning, people activators. Anyone want to try those two? So in your handbook, in your handout, when you open, there will be a section that give you another ideas of linkage. So as I mentioned, there's no right or wrong, but that's you already heard your friend, so there are different ways of linking it. It's shown on your handbook, so when you have time, please go through that. And lastly, we mentioned earlier, when we learn something, it will be best that we reflect that so that it will sustain with us. So in the handout, there will be one section that mentions the situation, my coaching situation. So can we have like 1 minute that you look at it and thinking about yourself, how would you answer this question? And what will you do? What will you apply in your next session when you have coaching?
We need to discuss.
No, just yourself. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I think so now that we have everything reflects and have it in your handbook, you don't have to tell me, but refer to that next time when you have coaching. Refer to this handout. In the handout, you also have these 5 tips which we already covered. So now we have equipped ourselves with a good performance coaching tips. So next time we will do it like and bring the best out of your people. Thank you very much.